let's backtrack a little bit. We talked about where the money goes, and a lot of it goes to fund these organizations. In fairness, some does go to research, but it seems like that money that's going to research is going to make more drugs. I mean, instead of doing something where we could do prevention or, you know, focus in on causes and things like that, but it's like more and more powerful chemos and radiations is where that money seems to go.
And when you say research, it is fraudulent animal experimentation, which they know doesn't work. So they come up with drugs. Yes, drugs that don't work because drugs don't heal. Drugs can only suppress symptoms. That's their job, suppressing symptoms. They know that. But people in this country love drugs. They want immediate help, immediate suppression of symptoms causes other problems, you know. So yeah, they don't push for a plant-based diet, cleaning up the environment, prevention, warning people about what has cancer-causing ingredients in them. Just the opposite. They'll go into business like Komen with products that have cancer-causing ingredients in them. Like Yoplait that had bovine growth hormone, which was associated with breast cancer. Or perfumes or other things that they'll pink wash. That means they put their little ribbon on it that they know has chemicals in there that cause breast cancer. They won't push. Gosh, the Cancer Society didn't even want to admit that smoking caused cancer. They fought that until it became so obvious that you know, they had to jump on the bandwagon of that one. But in many instances, they will refuse to admit that the environment causes cancer, or if you go down history down the line, in so many cases, they have fought against organizations and government agencies that say this causes cancer. Oh, no, no, no. Black hair dye that causes cancer. No, 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 no. They didn't want to go along with that because they're part of the petrochemical pharmaceutical industry that produces the chemicals, the hair dyes, the perfumes, the cosmetics that have parabens. Parabens cause cancer. No, 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 no. They didn't want to admit that either because that's a part of the petrochemical pharmaceutical industry, and they're all wrapped up together in so many ways. These chemical companies are on their board of directors, and they have conflicting interests. It's really amazing once you start reading all this. And we do have disease organization information cards with just facts on them, and people who read them are amazed, especially Komen. And we hand those out at the Komen races, and people read them and go, wow, is this true? And we always say, don't believe us. Look it up for yourself. Yes, this is true. They're in bed with Monsanto and DuPont and AstraZeneca and Ford Motor Company and Chevron is one of their sponsors. Does that make any sense? Oh, but it's so funny. What we think is really funny. Of course, people who have cancer should not have sugar.
Right.
People should not have sugar. Sugar loves cancer and vice versa. So in these tents, after the Komen run, I don't know if you've seen it, they've got donuts, piles of donuts, and there's McDonald's there and all these other, and we're like, okay, this is, you know, supposedly to find a cure to cancer, so what are all these unhealthy organizations doing here? And piles of donuts? And we'll ask them, do you know what you're eating here? This is sugar. This causes cancer. They're oblivious because Komen doesn't talk about prevention. Why should they? It's not in their interest.